When learning mathematics, pay really close attention to what you see others do when they're solving problems. Because as with any other skill, you can learn a lot simply by observing others who are more advanced than you currently are with that skill. Of course, there's a bit more to it than that, but if done right, then you can really give your skills a boost. So as your teacher goes through the solution to a problem, rather than just kind of sitting there and mindlessly taking notes and just letting what your teacher says go in one ear and out of the other, really pay close attention. Take notes, but don't try to memorize everything, but really try to notice things. The more you notice, the more chance you give yourself of remembering something important and useful. Is there an unusual step in the solution? Does your teacher use a technique in a way that you haven't seen it used before? And if and when you notice something interesting, make a note of it. If you need to, ask your teacher to explain it in more detail. But importantly, rather than just unquestioningly accepting the steps of the solution, try to get an understanding as to what motivated a particular step. So my videos on problem solving on this YouTube channel is really to try to give some idea about what inspired me to take certain steps in the solution to a particular problem. And this is something that I think many learners of mathematics struggle with because of the way that solutions to problems are often presented in textbooks and in the classroom. There's little to no discussion about how the solution came about in the first place. And in fact, the polished solution that is being presented in the textbook or in the classroom may actually be the result of several failed attempts. But importantly as well, be interested in the mathematics that you're learning about. Now, easier said than done, right? But the fact is that you will learn much more effectively those things that you're genuinely interested in. And if you're not interested, then the job of learning just becomes 10 times harder. You'll also more easily remember things that you understand and which make sense to you. But sometimes you have to put the effort in for something to make sense. No one can make you understand something. Analyze worked examples in textbooks. Do you understand the logic of the steps in the worked solutions? Don't just glance at the worked solution. Really take the time to carefully read it and analyze it. And again, don't just unquestioningly accept everything. Ask why it works and ask, if I were solving this problem, how could I know to do these things? See you next time, guys.